Hi, Samantha. This is Jennifer, and I've been a fan of yours for some time. I wanted to say that even though it's been about 3 months off, your positive and negative energy video has really speaks to me, and it's very, very true. For the first part of it, when you talk about how that ball balances out, I have to agree with you there. It really does. And at the same time, you've such a weird control over how much energy goes in one direction or another. Never quite figured that out, but I'm working on it. I'm a Scorpio, so we tend towards, a little of the fun negative energy and a little of the negative energy. The positive is fun, but it's more of a flavor. Well, anyways, uh, what I really wanted to talk about was first was after that you talked about all of the plane, and you hit on one of my biggest fears. And it's interesting to see someone else go through it. I have been terrified of trying to take a plane or go out of the country for quite a long time now. It's I've had experiences with policemen and cops, and they're very scary. It's good to see that it's survivable and that you can get out of it without a scratch. And even though you're upset, you're handling it. And it's a real inspiration for a girl like me. I have anxiety disorders, and to know that I can be safe even when a disaster like that happens is very reassuring. I mean, I always knew I would survive something like that, but it's good to hear from the trenches and see someone else who survived it. It's a universal problem, but it's good. I'm just glad you made it, and it makes me feel a lot more confident to know that you can go through that and come out without a scratch. So, yay you. The second part of this, or the third part, I should say, is you talked about the conflict resolution. Now, see, I am. My last video was about me and my dad, and disasters that can be. It can be a real disaster. And I was hard on him. He was hard on me. And the question of should that have gone that way is, I'm not sure. But it's interesting to say sometimes it's best in the most mature way to handle it in a way that no one expected. I have had a temper problem for a long time. A lot of anger, a lot of issues. Hormone therapy is changing that, and so is changing my attitude. And this whole thing has been a huge reminder of how the way I used to handle things isn't going to work anymore. And it was just, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I really am interested in hearing how you made it and how you survived, and not survived, you got through this conflict and you did it so in such a mature fashion. A little snarky but mature, and that's the part I like most. You get to be a little snarky and mature. You got your word out, but you didn't hurt anyone. And I'm very mad at my dad. I'm very hurt, but I'm not sure if I should have struck at him like I did. It's a hard call. I'm not going to take it back because I really do feel I was hurt. Whether or not he was right about anything, he was still vicious. Anyways, the whole thing is that I really appreciate this video, and it is very inspiring And I just wanted to say also that you yourself are extremely inspiring to all of us girls who are just starting out. The fact I can't believe that you are only a few months, that you're only what, like, not even a year in yet? I'm not sure. Or at least a year. And so I would love to be as far as you are when I'm a year in. So thank you, and thank you for all the inspiration. And that's it for now. So goodbye.